opponent right here. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Look at Cleveland. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they've been putting on a clinic, Clark, and it has been fun to watch. I mean, with all the calls and bounces that have gone their way as well, it just seems like this is their time.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the center. In low to Bogut. And the shot is good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get. Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Irving. Mozgov dishes to Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensive.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him. Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too. Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Out to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Bogut. Hits it from about 6 feet away.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Poked away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Lee comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. And the Warriors making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.
And Shumpert, fantastic athlete, great quickness and leaping ability.
Yeah, he's rebounded very well from his ACL injury, and he's got a nice handle to go along with good passing ability. A lot of upside remaining in his game.
Feeds it to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game, just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Here's Livingston. Here's Spates to the inside. Holiday. Spates kicks to Livingston. And another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. There's the bucket. Good.
LeBron James.
James has got 5 points so far.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. The feed to Holiday. Back to Iguodala. Here's Lee. Off target at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got J.R. Smith. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Shumpert in the small forward position.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
And Thompson throws it down.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though. Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson.
And now a look at Kyrie Irving here. The past few weeks, he's been a major contributor. You can see where he ranks. He was 10th in scoring, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin?